Good Sunday evenings. Patrick the Okie Shaver. I was tagged in a Magnificent 11 video by Shaving with Peg Leg, Scott. And my 11 are, and most people stay with either a DE or SE. Mine are all vintage, but there's a couple of SEs thrown in there too. So if that's against the rules, sorry, I broke the rules. But the first category is style, and the razor I went with style is the Gillette Goodwill. That Art Deco style is just pretty neat. It's an old type open comb, of course. That's about all it is. But I searched for one of these for quite a few months before I was able to pick one up, and I got it worth the money, so it was worth the wait. So that's style right there, and to me that's a pretty razor. The second category is budget, and budget for mine is, this case is Gillette Fatboy. This is a 59 model, and when I bought it at a antique shop, it was cruddy, and I thought, this thing's probably not going to work and it probably won't clean up, but for $4 or whatever it was, I took a chance, and it shaves good, cleaned up very well, and I use it occasionally. It's not my favorite shaver, but I use it, and I'm glad to have one. So that is for budget Fatboy. The next one is Underappreciated. I got a couple of variations here, and yes, I do. Hold on. But mine is the Underappreciated. This is an Ever Ready 1912, and I'm not sure that this thing has ever been used. I bought it in an antique shop over in Arkansas, Hot Springs, and I really like it. I bought it worth the money as far as I'm concerned. And it may have been used, but it's in very good shape, and the box is pretty darn awesome if you ask me. Another variation of the 1912 that I decided to put out here is in this little box, and it's the first 1912, and it is a Jim Damascene, but it's a 1912. The head is a little bit different than the Ever Ready model, but you can see in there it says use Jim Damascene blades only, which is not exactly correct. And the box is kind of beat up, but I like it just the same. I've got, I think, 4 Damascenes that I really like, but so that is my razor for Unappreciated. For premium, I don't really have a premium razor anymore. I've had a few. I had a Bulldog that I sold. I had a Streamline set that I sold. Those would probably be pretty premium, but I'll throw this one out there. To me, it's a 1934 Aristocrat, and the reason why it's premium to me because it would take premium money to buy it. I got this from a good friend of mine, and it's kind of a sentimental thing also, but as you can tell, it needs replated, but I doubt I'll ever replate it. I like it just like it is. And also, I'll throw this one in there too for premium. This is a 1958 TV special, and these aren't expensive razors normally. I mean, they're getting a little more pricey probably, but this one, when I bid on it, and I've told this story before, I entered the wrong amount. I wanted to put in like $35, and I put in $352 or something like that, and I about croaked. Ended up getting it for, it was still almost $60, I think, is what the guy ran me up to. But anyway, I ended up buying it, and it didn't cost me $350 or $352 or whatever it was. Anyways, my premium razors are these two, which aren't premium so much, but it would take a little bit to get them from me. Sentimental. This is my mom's 65 Lady Gillette. My great aunt bought this for her in 65. I lost my mom uh, almost 7 years ago now, and my dad gave me this after she passed away. So it's pretty sentimental to me. It means a lot. Let me see. Versatile. We'll go with the um, Gillette Super Adjustable. This is my date, quarter, or date and year, uh, birth quarter. Damn it. My birth quarter and birth year razor. Anyways, excellent shaver. I enjoy it. I use it every now and again. I don't use it all that much, but for versatile, it's the super adjustable. Uh, to me, it's pretty nice condition razor. It could be cleaned up. All these could be cleaned up. I just don't keep everything in pristine condition. Um, the next category is classic, and to me, it doesn't get much more classic than Gillette Flairtip. I've got the box. I don't have the blade bank, and I don't remember where this razor even came from. But this is a 55 model. I think it's a third quarter 55 model. But I've never used this one. I don't know. I just haven't. It sits on a shelf. But it doesn't get much more classic than this to me, as far as a twist to open Gillette razor. Let me see, where are we at? Daily Driver. Daily Driver is going to be this 1948 Aristocrat. I've had this replated in gold, but this is just, I could use it every day and not ever get tired of it. I don't, but I could. If this is the only razor I had, I'd be more than happy. And I think that's kind of what Daily Driver means, or to me it does. My nearly mindless shave. So the 48 Aristocrat is my Daily Driver. Autopilot is, I went with the Gillette Tech, and I've got 3 variations here. This is a ball end. This is the Bakelite handle, and then I've got the pre-war fat handle Tech, and they're all pretty good shavers. They're pretty mild. That's why they, yeah, it's just autopilot. It's no, you can just shave with it, and you know you're not going to get cut. You're going to get a pretty good shave out of it. It's not going to be aggressive. You know, even if you put in a really good sharp blade, it's not going to bite you unless you're doing something silly and deserve to get bit. But anyway, the Gillette Tech is my autopilot razor. The next category is aggressive, and the aggressive I went with, it's an SE. To me, the Shovelhead, the 1924, is a pretty darn aggressive shaver, or it can be. This is probably my favorite Shovelhead that I have. It's I don't have the case in here with me, or I'd show you, but it's a blue case, and it's got the also the gold blade box with it. But for aggressive, I went with the Ever-Ready Shovelhead 1924. And we've got one category left, and it's cannot be ignored. And this is the razor I went with. And to me, it's hard to ignore this razor. I'll do a comparison to it, side by side, if you will. But for the cannot be ignored, I went with the Gillette Big Fellow. This is a 1921 new improved. And this one could be in several of these categories. It could be the aggressive, because it can be aggressive if you're using too much pressure or something like that. But it's a big fellow, and I call it that for a reason. It's quite a bit bigger razor than even this, or I guess this would be a better comparison. Quite a bit bigger razor than the regular old type. But Yeah, this was a gift. A guy gave it to me, and yeah, it's one of my favorite razors to have and own. I don't use it all that much, but it's just pretty. The thing is kind of beat up and hasn't been taken good care of, looks like, but I clean it up, put it back in the box after I use it, and it sits on my one of my bookshelves. So the Cannot Be Ignored is the 1921 Big Fellow New and Improved. Um, that's my 11. Got through this, and well, we're still at 10 minutes, a little bit longer than I thought. It took me a while to compile this list of all the things that I have. I want to do all DE, but I want to throw the other single edge in there too. Made it easier on me. And for the aggressive, I guess I could have went with the Micromatic, the open comb version. I used it yesterday in a shave, and it to me wasn't aggressive. Anyways, I will get off here and let y'all go. Comment and let me know what you think of my list, or if you think it's phooey, or if I broke the rules or whatever. I think I'm going to be okay either way. Anyways, I don't have anyone to tag. I don't do so much social media with the razor stuff anymore. Just YouTube kind of. Talk back and forth to a few guys, but not just a whole lot. So I don't have anyone to tag, so I'm not tagging anybody, I don't guess. But I want to say thank you to Scott for including me in this. I do appreciate it. And I guess we'll see y'all Saturday or so. Thanks for watching if you do, and have a good and safe week. We'll see y'all then. Thank you.